Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Sunshine Shoulders is a channel geared toward the new man and woman who's never been to the Philippines, but who's contemplating a visit here for a slow vacation or to rejuvenate. My 11 years here doesn't make me an expert, but it does give me a unique perspective. I like to share that with the new man and woman, or anyone really, if it's going to make your trip here more enjoyable and by all means safer. I'm boots on the ground here. I'm in the center of all this, and it's for your benefit. I'm not on the edges like a lot of these other vloggers that you see talking about the Philippines. I live among the locals. I'm always going to give you the nitty gritty. That's exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, and what I'm experiencing. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Special welcome to the new subscribers and new viewers. We appreciate you stopping by. I wanted to just talk about something today that crossed my mind. I made a video the other day. It was called Yes, Filipinos Can Speak English, and No, Don't Eat That. And toward the end, I said something. I said, man, I can't wait till the borders reopen here so, foreigners can come back over here because I miss y'all. I said, I miss running into foreigners, and talking to them, shooting the breeze. I said, because right now, you can hear a pin drop. It's just something, by me living here, I just felt something different here. And then I was reading the Manila Times today, and I found out why. Over 2 million foreigners have left the Philippines from January to September. Now these are, people who were living here, working here, had businesses here, Koreans, Americans, Japanese, Chinese, over 2 million. And I was wondering because, man, it's like a ghost town over here. The only thing I can equate it to, because the Philippines is a big vacation spot. It's a big tourist spot. And you're just used to seeing the hustle and bustle and, people scurrying all around, tour buses and, flights coming in and out. It's just a beehive of activity. But now it's like an amusement park in the wintertime. In my area, it's Kings Island. It's like that. You drive past it and all the attractions is there, but there's nobody there. It's dead. And that's what it seems like here. It just seems like an amusement park that's been shut down. And it's really sad. I know the pandemic has affected places all over the country. I'm not that out of touch. But I'm living over here in the Philippines, and so that's why I wanted to talk about it. Because tourism is really, really big. To say it's really, really big is just really an understatement. 1 out of 5 jobs in the Philippines is tied to the tourism industry. Imagine that, man. It's a lot of jobs. And, it accounts for 13% of the gross domestic product, which if you were to equate that with something in the United States, okay, 13%, tourism accounts for 13% of the GDP here. Government spending accounts for 17% of the GDP in the United States. So you can see how big it is. But it just doesn't seem the same. If I were somebody right now and, I'm looking to come to the Philippines when all this is over, man, I'd be saving my money. This is a great time to save your money. Or you could go somewhere else. I believe Mexico is open. It's a few places that are still open, but if you have your heart set on the Philippines, and, I did that update, they're talking about, the second half of 2021, I'd just be saving my money, man. I'd be licking my chops, waiting to come over here, and you'd be set now. You save your vacation time, because it's not like the United States where you can roam around. There's a stay-in-place order here, basically. The borders here are closed from one area to the other. You have to go through a lot just to travel here. You've got to get that, number one, you've got to get that swab test. See, a lot of people don't want to take that, and a lot of people can't afford it because it's a beast. I took it to travel from Zamboanga to here. And man, it's something you don't want to deal with unless you absolutely have to take it. And that's scaring a lot of people. I mean, just if I wanted to go to Dumaguete, which normally it's nowhere, it's like 4 hours south of here, you just get on the bus and you go down there. But now you can't do that. I would have to get the swab test. I would have to get a medical certificate. I would have to get travel authorization for Philippine National Police. And then I would have to get permission from the local government officials in Dumaguete just to go 4 hours. Tomorrow, I've got to go to Bacolod. Now, Bacolod is in Negros Occidental, and it's raining. I love this time of year, man. I mean, as I've gotten older, man, I love the rain. When I was younger, I did. But anyway, I've got to go to Bacolod tomorrow to renew my visa. It's like 3 hours on a bus. And it's in the same region, Negros Occidental, Western Visayas region. But because Bacolod has become a hot spot for COVID, if I were to stay all night, which is really what I wanted to do, I wanted to stay all night, just kind of go to the mall and kind of look around, sightsee in Bacolod, then come back. I would have to go on a 14-day quarantine again. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll just go there for 3 hours, go to renew my visa and my ACR card, and then come on back. So I'll be on that bus for 6 hours. I'm just, hoping and praying, man, that I don't, contract that virus, man. That would be a nightmare for me. But right now, it's just not a good time to be here, man. It's just, I love it because I'm in the tropics. I can either travel or stay put. Just coming outside, seeing the sunshine every day, seeing the palm trees, the coconut trees, the hot weather. See, that's enough for me. Even though, part of what makes the Philippines appealing to me is the travel. It doesn't matter, just knowing I'm here. Now, would I love to be stranded on Surigao Island or Siquijor Island, Camotes Island, Bantayan Island? Absolutely, but the spin wheel didn't stop there. It stopped in San Carlos City, Negros Occidental, so I'm going to deal with it. But guys, I just wanted to let you know it's like a ghost town here. You can hear a pin dropping. It's sad, man, because when something like that happens, in the Philippines, that it's bad. A lot of people are affected. 1 out of 5 jobs, man, that's a lot of jobs. And I should have looked that up to compare it to what it would be in the United States. I think it would be something like, I think the retail industry in the United States would be the equivalent. So imagine just losing all of those retail jobs, at Walmart and different places. Imagine what it would be like in America. So I just wanted to kind of give you that update today. It's like a ghost town here. Very few foreigners here. They're leaving in droves. And that's what the article said. 2 million. Because I knew something wasn't right. It didn't feel right. It wasn't just that foreigners were not able to come here, but there's foreigners leaving. I mean, they're just leaving in droves. 2 million, over 300,000 Americans, 500,000 Koreans, 160,000 Japanese. This is the first year, 2020, that the Philippines, since they've been, keeping these statistics, that more foreigners have left than arrived. So you see how bad it is. So, unless you got a loved one over here, unless you've fallen in love and you can't wait to get your arms around your woman, man, you're really not missing anything right now, other than beautiful weather, because you can't even enjoy the beautiful beaches. I mean, it really takes a lot of planning and a lot of extra money just to do something like that. You're not really missing out on anything. And let's just hope this pandemic ends, man, because in a place like the Philippines, a third world country, I mean, people are really suffering, man. And then when you talk about wiping out jobs, wiping out businesses, And I know it's like that all over the world, but man, it just strikes places like this harder. And it's just an eerie feeling over here when you walk around. I mean, foreigners are very, very rare now. You know, I used to go to town here, and man, I'd see, especially those Swiss guys. They'd be at 7-Eleven. It'd be 4 or 5 of them. They'd be sitting around talking, you know, English, but in their accent, and you know, drinking beer. It'd be, you know, 7, 8 at night. I'd be coming from the gym when it was open. I just miss that kind of stuff because there's no place like the Philippines when you get that mix, foreigners and Filipinos, and everything's opened up, man. You know, it's just a beehive of information. Everybody's scurrying around, everybody's eating, everybody's enjoying themselves. Man, it's just a sight to behold. But right now, it's shut down. It's like an amusement park in the wintertime, and let's just hope that this vaccine gets rolled out and gets rolled out properly, and you know, we can get back to somewhat like normal, because it's not the same Philippines, man. This is a tourist spot, and it's been completely shut down. And unless that the pandemic subsides and they're able to open this back up, man, it would be, I mean, I can't even imagine, I can't even measure the damage that's been done over here. So thank you so much for, you know, stopping by. I just wanted to say that because I read that article and I said, man, something ain't right here, man. It's too quiet here. I know that foreigners can't come here, but what about the foreigners that are here? Well, hell, they're leaving. And they're leaving in droves. 2 million. It's a lot. 2020 is the first time more foreigners have left the Philippines than have arrived. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're in America, you're still asleep. So I'm going to speak to your subconscious mind. You're about to get up. When you get up, go out, get your morning cup of coffee, your newspaper, and you see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's getting late. Please, before you let your head hit the pillow, find somebody to help. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time. I'm enjoying the rain, guys. I really love it. It's the rainy season. Take care.